Shantae 5 just got announced. Hello everyone, I am the Chosen One, and oh my god guys, WayForward just announced Shantae 5 on Twitter, coming to Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, PC, etc. And I am so freaking hyped, man. I cannot believe this. As a longtime Shantae fan, it never fails to get me excited the way Shantae does when a new game is announced for the series. We come so far, man. I still remember when Shantae was just a DSi word game on the DSi. A freaking DSi word game. And now she's just getting a new game that's not even crowdfunded, while probably still being physical copy and all that jazz with this new game with her own publisher from the start, and that's without being crowdfunded. So my point being, it's just wow, Shantae has made it a long way. She used to either start digital or needed crowdfunding to be physical, at least from the start when one of her games released. Now she's starting right from the start, boom, no crowdfunding. They have the budget now. They're probably gonna give us that amazing physical special edition that I will be proud to put on my shelf. Just like Shantae and the Game Boy Colors, like, they're back, baby. We're here. Let's go, boys. Anyway, enough about that. I'm here to talk about my thoughts and discuss with you guys about what I think this new Shantae game will offer, my personal wish list for the things I will want this game to have for it to be the ultimate Shantae experience. Let's get started. So WayForward tweeted this picture alongside the announcement, and already we see Shantae's new look and the teaser logo for the game. I absolutely love how they made her hair resemble the 5 for the title. That is just so cool and so genius. I love the way she looks. It doesn't look too different from Shantae Half Genie Hero, which I'm not surprised by, because I feel for the first 4 games they were kind of finding her style still, and I personally feel after Half Genie Hero they kind of found their niche of how they want Shantae to look. So they are sticking with that cartoony, slight anime design that Half Genie Hero had, which I'm perfectly fine with. I think she looks great. I like the way her eyes look. Beautiful. Anyway, analyzing the little information we have, I want to take the attention to the background. There's like a watery background that looks mysterious compared to Shantae Half Genie Hero's teaser picture, which was just Shantae just in front of her house with all her friends. This kind of made me think this might be a small hint of what this game is about. I'm not too sure though, we will have to see, but I don't know, I'm just excited. Also, digging around, someone was able to find that from a trailer from the recently announced Apple Arcade, which is also featuring Shantae's latest adventure. The trailer featured a short snippet of Shantae 5. I'll put it up here on the screen here. Now, 2 major things you notice. Shantae is still in her Half Genie Hero art style. Now, this may be a beta for now, and she might still get a new sprite to control later, but I will say I was a little disappointed that they are using the same exact sprite. And now, I know Pirate's Curse did that with Risky's Revenge, but that was during the time when Shantae was still growing and stuff, and I don't know. I just hope that this is just a beta, and that she at least has new animations or redone animations, so that way the new game feels fresh as far as movement and like the feel when playing the character. It's a minor nitpick, but now that I said that, I want to finally acknowledge just, this is the game! Oh my god, they showed it! Look at it! And the reason I'm super hyped is because if you look at the background, kind of resembles more of the older style of Shantae rather than Half Genie Hero's 3D environments, which I kind of like. It's like a mixture of the old and new, which I really love, and for some reason what gets me even more hyped is the fact that the backgrounds look like one of the older Shantae games, as in just the environment style in general. I get a very Pirate's Curse or Shantae Game Boy Color feel from this dungeon, and that excites me. And another aspect of the snippet that gets me extremely hype, it looks like on the side there, like where there will be like a transition screen. If this is true, oh my god, this gets me so hyped. I know I keep saying that, but this gets me so hyped. This will lead into my next topic, talking about what I want in the new game: non-linear gameplay. Now, as much as I love all the Shantae games, I didn't like the direction Half Genie Hero went as far as the gameplay structure. Not the art style, not even the way the gameplay itself, more so the structure. What made me absolutely love the series is that it was a fantastic metroidvania experience where you can explore, felt very open and lots of different secrets to find. This is why I'm in the minority of people who absolutely adore the original Shantae on the Game Boy Color. I love that game to death. It's my second favorite in the series, and I feel Risky's Revenge and Pirate's Curse continued its gameplay structure very well, especially Pirate's Curse, where I feel it found a perfect balance of linear and non-linear gameplay. It was still in segregated worlds like Half Genie Hero, but each individual world had Metroidvania exploration, there was stuff to find and stuff to collect, and all that jazz, which is why Pirate's Curse was so beloved, because it felt like it found the perfect balance. My main want in this new game is for it to return to form. I want the game to be a true Metroidvania again. Half Genie Hero was too linear for my taste. And don't get me wrong, Half Genie Hero was a ton of fun, and I still loved the levels, and it still had collecting, which was fun. But it felt a bit, I don't know, shallow, and felt fetch questy to me. Like, it felt like the areas felt smaller in a way, and too level based. And like a lot of the quests felt like you have to bring random object A to person B, bring this object back to person A to deliver it to person C. I don't know, it was just all over the place sometimes, and it honestly lacked a little of what I loved about the Shantae series. Again, it's minor flaws that didn't deter away from the Shantae experience, and I still absolutely love Half Genie Hero. I just want this game to fix the small issues I had with the previous entry, because I believe if they do exactly what they did with Half Genie Hero, but with the elements of the older games, this will become the greatest Shantae game to ever be developed. And that's why I'm hoping so much they return back to the Metroidvania realm and have one big world with all interconnected levels like they did with the older games. And this small snippet gets me hyped because the vibe I'm getting from this picture just reminds me of the older games. That little platform on the side that the screen is making get cut off excites me, because it looks like a lot how the older games had with transition screens in the dungeons and stuff, and that just looks like the levels that I miss. Talking about dungeons, bring back dungeons. I think this is the main reason why Half Genie Hero felt so different and didn't really feel Metroidvania. What made Shantae special is that in a way it almost had a Zelda format despite being a Metroidvania, which I feel was intentional and what made the game feel unique. You will be in the hub world following the story. It leads to a dungeon that you can now access. You have to complete a number of rooms in a specific order via getting keys or new power-ups through chests and genie fountains. These were the highlight for me gameplay-wise in the Shantae series, and they removed the dungeon aspect of Half Genie Hero, which is what I think held it back. They felt more like levels with Metroidvania elements, but they felt very individual and disconnected. Every part of the world was like a separate level of its own, and it made the experience more, I don't know, linear and too simplistic. I like the complex puzzles and figuring out the areas and where to go. Just felt a lot more immersive and gave a sense of discovery, and that's why the first game I enjoyed so much, as well as Pirate's Curse, which I feel perfected the formula. I wish they could have stayed with that format. I believe if they return to that in Shantae 5, then this game will be absolute bliss for me. I would love if they did that. Okay, so that's my little rant about that. Now let's jump into the story and what I like for them to cover in the new entry. Finally, show us Shantae's mom and dad, or at least give us more about them. One of the biggest complaints I have about Half Genie Hero is that it felt like a Saturday morning cartoon with a very episodic story. It felt like there wasn't a big overarching plot that really held it together. And it did complement the very broken levels in the gameplay, but again, I love the immersion I felt going through these dungeons as we get closer to finding out more about the world and characters. Half Genie Hero just felt underwhelming in that aspect. And I know I might sound like I'm bashing on Half Genie Hero, and I'm sorry, that's not my intent at all. I just really want them to improve on the things that Half Genie Hero lacked on, because I was really looking forward to what will be revealed in Shantae Half Genie Hero. And then there was almost nothing at all. Absolutely nothing if you even bother to count the ending, which was really cool. But it was such a tease. I want more story, please, that's all I want. I want a Pirate's Curse-esque story. I want them to take risks with the characters like they did with PC. And please, for the love of God, make Risky Boots like how she was in PC. I cannot express how much I disliked how after all the trials, all the character development, all the things Risky and Shantae have been through in Pirate's Curse, that when it went to Half Genie Hero, they just acted like it never happened. It was just dumb. Pirate's Curse was advertised as the closing chapter of that arc of Shantae, the end of a trilogy. That was supposed to be the last game Risky Boots was a villain. At least that's the vibe I and a lot of people got. Like, it felt like it was meant to close the chapter of Risky's character arc, and it was supposed to have Risky have like a newfound respect for Shantae, and I don't know, for them to be friends. Half Genie Hero just felt like Game Boy Color Risky. Complete 180. She freaking kills Shantae in Risky mode. Like, what? It just felt very unrealistic as far as progression with the characters, and the game just felt like filler. Like, Way Forward didn't really focus on the story itself in this installment. And it's fine, but I just hope they give us the story and feels and just all that beautiful goodness from the previous games when telling this new story in the new game. I will say though, Half Genie Hero's humor was definitely the best in the series, and that's one thing Way Forward never fails on, so in a way, because Half Genie Hero was very episodic, it almost worked in its favor to play most of the situations off for laughs. So very lighthearted and comical adventure, but I always liked how the other entries didn't shy away from adding serious or dark elements either, especially Pirate's Curse. So yeah, Shantae 5 gave us Shantae's mom and dad, something or just a story. I would be so happy with that at least. Something that drives me through the adventure to get excited for as I'm playing the game, but please, really, give us her parents, please. As a die-hard fan who's been waiting since he was a 10-year-old kid on his DSi playing Risky's Revenge, introduced to this amazing world of characters and storyline, I've been waiting for the time Shantae reunites with her parents, in spirit form of course, cause I think they did. I'm not too sure. Maybe if they showed me more, I would know about this. Also, show me Sky. Sky's the best. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching my video. It means so much to me. Let me know in the comments your thoughts, theories, predictions, and all the things you want in Shantae 5. And if you're just as hyped as me for the new adventure, let me know. I'm just so hyped. I would love to hear what you guys think. For all of you guys who've been wanting me or waiting for me through that hiatus these few months, don't worry, I'm back. I've been working on a lot of content in the background. I'll be playing Shantae 5 on the channel. I will stream it as soon as it comes out. You bet I'm playing that live blind for the first time. for you guys, so make sure to stick around for that. It's gonna be so freaking hype. Also, let me know if you're interested in me streaming older Shantae games. I've been wanting to for the longest time. If you'll be interested in me playing the Shantae games with a more hardcore twist, since I already played them already, let me know. I've been wanting to do all the games 3-heart run, on hardcore mode, magic mode, all the games with their respective highest difficulty levels, with only 3 hearts. If you're interested in that, let me know if you want to see streams of that, and we will get to that very soon. I will also have other Shantae content here and there regarding news and other discussion videos, so stay tuned for more of that. Also, I have a new Let's Play and top 10s being worked on for Fire Emblem, which is going to be a big staple of the channel, and I highly recommend checking the Let's Play out if you're new to the series. Trust me, it's a series I'm really passionate about introducing to everyone, as well as Dragon Quest, which for the few of you who've been waiting for that Let's Play will be returning, and don't worry, I will complete that Let's Play as well when I finish playing and recording the game. I decided I would just wait until I complete the game so that way I can just bombard the channel with the rest of the episodes, and the Dragon Quest XI Let's Play will be all there completed and ready for your viewing pleasure. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you want to see more of my stuff, and I've been the Chosen One, and I will see yo Nintendo. God bless.